Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 2, First World War and Russian Revolution, lecture number 12. Friends, up to now in this chapter we discussed about the greed of the Europeans to establish colonialism and to stand in the competition of the open market in Asian and African continents. We also discussed how this greed lead them to attack and lead them to do war on the weaker countries. It was this greed that led towards the First World War. Friends, in this chapter we discussed about the factors that were responsible for First World War. Up to previous lecture, we discussed about the factors responsible for First World War. We learned that there were several factors that took nearer to the First World War, like the Civil War, economic factor, militarism, groupism, feeling of fierce nationalism, role of newspaper. Then we also understood about the beginning of the First World War, philosophy of war. These were the several reasons, these were the several factors that lead towards the First World War. So friends, after discussing all these, we learned that these were the factors. In the previous lecture we discussed how the World War began. What was the immediate cause for this First World War? Friends, we discussed that due to which reason this First World War started. We understood that how these European countries started increasing their military powers. They started the production of deadly weapons, destructive weapons. They also made military training compulsory for the peoples of the country. After that, we discussed how these countries, European countries, were divided into groups just to make secure them from the future wars. They started signing treaties with each other. And we also discussed how the feeling of fierce nationalism arised in their mind, arised in the mind of the people. Now, they only felt love for their own country and hatred for the other countries. Even the role of the newspaper played a very important role, as this newspaper published the false and manipulated article which worked as putting the venom in the mind of the people. Friends, this shows how this newspaper played an important role to putting venom in the mind of the people. Friends, after that we also discussed about the philosophy of war. That how the thinking about war changed in these European countries. We discussed how in Europe war was considered as the welfare. Even in the Germany, many German writers, they brought the maxims like only the mighty deserves to live. They also discussed that war is the only national need, means the thinking about the war, the philosophy about the war. They thought that war is necessary to increase our strength, to increase our power. They thought of war as the only option to increase the colonization and increase their strength. And for that purpose, they thought that doing war on other country was never wrong. They thought that war is welfare. They also thought that only mighty countries, they deserve to live, they deserve to exist. Even the Germany, they thought that the nation need is only to do war, because there were several leaders, there were several German leaders like Kaiser who believed in world leadership. So there were lots of thinking about war in which the only thing was to establish the colonies by doing war on others. Even the German writer, Kaiser, he believed that he told that war is sacred. War is a sacred work. Friends, as we discussed, that war cannot be sacred. There is a loss on both the sides if any country does the war. And same way, we discussed about how the World War began. After this factor lead to the beginning of the World War. In the previous lecture, we learned how this World War began. It is through a Serbian terrorist organization, Black Hand. They attacked the Prince of Austria and his wife and shot them dead. Obviously, Austria made Serbia responsible for this act and gave them the ultimatum to hand over the terrorist organization in 48 hours. Serbia showed their innocence in this matter. Serbia informed that they do not have any involvement in this attack, but Austria was not ready to accept any justification from Serbia and declared war. And as different countries were joined in the group, once Austria attacked on Serbia, the other countries also joined this war and the First World War began. So this was how the First World War began. Now we will continue from there. In today's topic, we are going to discuss about the events of this First World War. That what happened during this First World War, means the events of the First World War. Events of First World War. Friends, here it is said that when we are talking about the First World War, here it is said that First World War began on 28th July 1914. Friends, here it is said that First World War began, it started on 28th of July in the year 1914. It was this day when the world experienced the destructive First World War for the very first time. Here it is said, during this First World War, the world was divided into two groups. Friends, here it is said, as the World War began, the world was divided into two groups. That is, we can say that Allied and the one group was the group of Allied nation and the other was of Central Powers. One was the Allied nations and second was the Central Powers. These were the two groups in which the other countries of the world were divided. Here it is said that during the First World War, the world was divided in these two groups, Allied nation and the Central Power. Here it is said, Allies consisted of 24 countries. Allies consisted of 24 countries. Friends, here it is said that Allies consisted of 24 countries. the major among them were Britain, France, Russia, etc. Friends, these were the, here we say, in the Allied group. If we are talking about the Allied nations, in that Allied nations, these allies consisted of 24 countries. In them, the major among them were Britain, France and Russia. Here it is said. And the other, the group of central powers consisted of 4 countries. While on the other side, the group of the central power consisted of 4 countries, namely Germany, Austria, Hungary. Friends, here we say it consisted of the 4: Germany, Austria, Hungary and Bulgaria. So now friends, here we can clearly understand that now the world was divided into 2 parts. One was the Allied nations and the other was central powers. Right? On one side, these allies, that is the first group, consisted of 24 countries. On that side was 24 countries. The main countries among them were Britain, France and Russia. While on the other side, on the group of central power, they consisted of 4 countries, in which they were Germany, Austria, Hungary and Bulgaria. So these were some of the important countries that took part in there. Here it is said, initially, in the initial part, in the very beginning, it is said that Germany made noteworthy victories in Europe. Friends, in the beginning it is said that at the initial stage, when this World War started, Germany made noteworthy victories in Europe. He defeated many smaller countries. It is said it almost ruined the French army. The French army was almost ruined by Germany. Through this, you can understand that how powerful Germany might be. Here it is said, Germany also fought many submarine wars with allied nations. Friends, here it is said that Germany also fought many submarine wars with these allied nations. Friends, here we can understand that what happened during this First World War. Obviously, when we were learning about the groupism part, we understood that the world was divided into groups. Once this First World War began, when Austria declared war on Serbia, then now the world was divided into groups, Allied nations and the Central Powers. Allied consisted of 24 countries, in which the major countries were Britain, France, Russia. On the other side, the Central Power consisted of 4 countries: Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Bulgaria. At the initial stage, when this World War started, it is said that Germany was very powerful. Germany was very powerful, and it made many victories in these European countries. It almost ruined the French army. It made many victories over France. So you can understand how powerful Germany might be at that time. Germany also fought the submarine wars, that is in the sea. Germany also fought many submarine wars with these allied nations. Submarine wars with allied nations. Here it is said, friends, that when Germany also fought many submarine wars with these allied nations. Here it is said the they made use of many dangerous weapons. Here it is said use of tanks and bombs made of poisonous gases killed many soldiers and civilians. Friends, here it is said they used in this First World War use of tanks were made, bombs that were made of poisonous gases. They killed many soldiers. Here it is said that in the year after that, in 1917, Russian Revolution started. In Russia, due to which Russia withdrew from the war. Friends, here it is said in the year 1917, Russian Revolution started. What was Russian Revolution? That we are going to discuss in our future lectures. Here it is said during the events of this First World War, in 1917, at the time when First World War was going on, in Russia, Russian Revolution started. Due to which Russia was involved to stop that revolution in their own country. Due to which reason Russia had to withdraw from this First World War. So in the year 1917, this major event happened in which Russia withdrew from this. But here it is said, by that time, Germany had become very strong. By that time, Germany had become very strong. At the time when Russia withdrew from the war, Germany had become very strong. At that time, an incident happened. Now, when Germany had become very strong, yet he said, Germany drowned an American steamer Lusitania. Friends, Germany at that time, he drowned an American steamer with the name of Lusitania, in which, here it is said, in which 147 soldiers died. Friends, now a major incident happened during this World War. As now, Germany became very proud towards their victory in the initial part. And enjoying that victories, they made many submarine wars as well. And during that, Germany even drowned an American steamer, Lusitania, in which 147 soldiers died. And as a result, America, which was not a part of this war, joined the Allied nations. Friends, here we say, as a result of this, America, which was up to now, it was not a part of this war, joined the Allied nations. Friends, Germany had become so proud about their victories that they did not even think. They only believed in world leaders. So they attacked on the steamer Lusitania of America, though America was not a part of that First World War at that time. And when Germany drowned an American steamer Lusitania, in which 147 soldiers died. And as American soldiers died in their steamer, now America, which was not a part of this war, it joined the Allied nation. And here it is said, Allied nation, here it is said that as a result, America, which was not a part of this, they joined the war, joined the Allied nation in, we can say, 1917. In the year 1917, America joined into the First World War. It was April 1917 that America became part of war. It was April 1917 when America became the part of this First World War. Then, following the footsteps of this America, here it is said, when America joined, many other countries that were supporting America, here it is said, following the footsteps of America, many other countries we can say, many other countries that were supporting, like Panama, Greece, Cuba, China, etc. entered into this war. Friends, now here it is said, following the footsteps of America, many other countries also joined this war, and here we can say they joined the Allied nations. These countries also joined the Allied nation group. Friends, here you can clearly see that following the footsteps of America now, many other countries, who were supporting America, they also joined the Allied groups like Greece, Panama, Cuba, China, etc. They also joined the Allied nation now. So friends, here we can see that at the initial part, after Russia withdrew from the war, Germany drowned the American steamer Lusitania in 1917, with 147 soldiers were killed. After that, America became the part of this war. After America joined the Allied group, many other countries like Panama, Greece, then Cuba, China, they also joined the Allied nation. So friends, here you can see now the Allied nations became more and more strong. Now friends, here the situation totally changed. It is said, now Germany could not withstand in front of America and allied nations. Now, as we understood that after the other countries joined the allied nation, now the allied nation became more and more strong, due to which now Germany was not able to withstand in front of this country. And here it is said, due to this, now Germany became weak. Germany became weak, and the whole situation was changed now. Just like previous, now the whole situation was changed. In the past, this Germany almost ruined the French army. But now, here it is said, when America entered, now the situation was totally different. Now, here it is said, now there about the other four countries, the other three countries of the central powers, that is the other three countries, that where we can say Bulgaria, Turkey and Austria withdrew from the war. Now, out of these, from the central groups, central powers, which consisted the four countries, now the other three countries, that were Bulgaria, Turkey and Austria, looking at the power of the allied nation, they put their weapons down and they withdrew from the war. Now, here it is said, Germany was left alone and weaker. Germany was now left alone and weaker. And here it is said, even Bulgaria, who was a part of this central power, he joined the allied nation in 1918. In 1918, even Bulgaria, who was a part of central power, they joined this allied nation. And Turkey, and later on, Turkey and Austria also joined with allied nation in October 1918. In October 1918, after that, even the other two countries of the central powers, Turkey and Austria, they also joined with the allied nations. Here it is said, now Germany, we can see Germany is left alone, and that is why Kaiser Wilhelm, German Kaiser. Here Kaiser, that means emperor we can say. He abdicated his position. He abdicated his position, means he left his position and ran away. Friends, here the German Kaiser. Kaiser means the emperor, we can say, the king of Germany at that time. The German king Wilhelm, he abdicated, means he left his rule, his position. He left his position and ran away. And when the German Kaiser Wilhelm ran away, finally Germany surrendered to Allied nations and signed a treaty. Now, Germany that was left alone, Germany surrendered. After that, Germany surrendered to Allied nations. Germany now was weak, so left alone. So it surrendered and it signed a treaty. It signed a treaty with their hands. Here it is said that finally the First World War. Finally, the First World War ended in October 1918. Friends, here it is said, finally the First World War ended. Here we can say, now in October, on November 11, on November 11, 1918, on October, here it is October 1918, this Austria joined the nation, but the First World War was ended on November 11th, 1918. This was the day when the First World War came to end after the surrender of Germany. Friends, you can here have understood about the whole event, how in the initial stage Germany was powerful. After that, when Germany attacked the Lusitania and killed 147 American soldiers, and when America entered into this war, Germany cannot withstand against the American and the Allied nations, due to which the other from the Central Powers, the other three countries, that is Bulgaria, Austria, Turkey, they also joined the Allied nation in September. Here it is said, here Bulgaria joined the Allied nation, that was in September 1918, and in October Turkey and Austria also joined in October 1918. So now Germany was left alone and became weaker, and at last Germany also surrendered, and Germany surrendered as the Emperor Wilhelm, that is Kaiser Wilhelm, he abdicated, he left his position and ran away, due to which Germany surrendered against the Allied nation, and the First World War ended on November 11, 1918. So this was the whole event about the First World War. Thank you.